For all your Canadian immigration needs, hiring an immigration lawyer has its benefits. He can appeal for you in the Federal Court of Canada and fight for you.
The popular question these days is the future of immigration, with all this talk of recession, down market, and what it will do to Canadian immigration. In my opinion, Canada is going to focus on attracting more and more business immigrants, people who can bring their investment capitals and their business acumen into Canada for obvious reasons. One, we need their money. And secondly, those make for better immigrants in many ways. There's no need to train them for English language or French language. There's no need to find them jobs and so forth. They're pretty much self-sufficient from the moment they step out of the plane and land in Canada. So the big push is going to be in terms of attracting people who want to immigrate as business immigrants. There are different programs. The most popular these days is a federal investor program, and then Quebec has a very similar program, the Quebec Investor Program. This is where you basically deposit $400,000 with the federal government or the Quebec government and get it back without interest after 5 years. And if you can't, you don't want to deposit $400,000, but you meet the requirements, you're eligible, then you can finance approved institutions in Canada that will finance the $400,000 at a cost of, it varies, around $120,000, $125,000. That's the easiest way to get yourself and your family members permanent residents into Canada. But you have to meet certain requirements. The other thing that immigration is going to focus on is to attract more and more students to Canada. These are foreign nationals who will come to Canada on student visas. And there's already a drive to allow these people to work part-time while they're studying. Many reasons for doing that. Again, these people bring lots of money into Canada in terms of fees. They pay at least three times as the amount in fees as a local student would pay. So it helps the universities, the colleges, and institutions get more students, more income, more revenue. The government has made it easy for them to stay after their studies by giving them up to 3 years open work permit and encouraging them to apply. So two big push, I think. One is investor immigrants, and second is students towards Canada. And whichever report you read, wherever you look, there is big push to attract business immigrants. The challenge has always been the processing time, and I think there is talk about expediting applicants who want to do business in Canada. It's not official yet, but there are rumblings and people are talking about it. And I think that'll be good for the economy. The current Minister of Immigration has, is very pragmatic in his approach, and I think he has a good plan to attract and retain people who would come here as students and people who would bring more capital into the country. I don't think immigration will close its doors like many people have been asking me in the past few weeks. Is the door all closed now to Canada? No, it's not. The traditional streams of immigrants, for instance, the family class sponsorship, those will proceed as per normal. But the only thing is, nobody can tell you with much certainty how long it will take to sponsor parents and grandparents into the country, how long it will take a skilled worker who has applied under the old system to get into the country. We know people who qualify under the skilled worker category will be processed fast. But there's a shift, and the shift is going to go towards business immigration. Essentially, you can find out by consulting a reputable practitioner, an experienced lawyer in the field, and it takes some time putting together these applications because it's documents intensive. And then you need to have real good information. Just simply stating that I meet the requirements is not good enough. Immigration Canada likes to see, and rightly so, all the documents to support your contention that you meet the requirements, that your sources of funds are all legally acquired. lots of documents, a lot of work. It's very tedious, but in the end, once you qualify, it becomes very easy. So as usual, seek the advice of a lawyer, an experienced lawyer, and then good luck with your immigration projects to Canada.